we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on the 24th-ranked team in the land, the UCF Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Knights will kick it away first. Bringing it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So the Mississippi State Bulldogs offense will have the football first. And guys, we talk about how tight ends are a quarterback's best friend. Boy, this guy may take friendship to a whole nother level.
Yeah, it's so nice to have a guy that the size, the athletic ability, and here's why it's always so good. Jesse, what do you want to do, man? Put a linebacker on him, put a safety on him. Nowadays, these guys can win, and it just really makes offense so much easier to run, and it goes pretty smoothly.
Yeah, you're right. This guy is a matchup nightmare. It seems like every week defensive coordinators go in and they don't respect his athleticism, and it ends up burning them. They're going to find out the hard way today if they try to play him and match him up with linebacker.
There he goes. The 30. The 10. Touchdown Bulldogs. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The Knights offense will get the ball for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why...
There he goes! Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big game for the offense.
Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Jackson going to throw it. Good timing on the quick out. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown Knights! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Snagged in the middle. It's Pride. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Fires on the move. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Let's take just a minute and talk about Mississippi State. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting 4-star defensive linemen, gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you've got to play so many defensive line. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
It'll be 3rd and long. Gonna look downfield again. Finds his tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Here's the handoff. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
And I'd go back to him again after that first carry, but the defense more ready. They're more alert, dialed into the running back. They're like, listen, we've given up one big play. All eyes on him. Nice job getting the guy on the ground.
Hard-hitting tackle.
And I know it's not a first down, but I still like the way they ran the football here. Just try to make the next third down manageable. Try to get it where it's not as predictable. I think the offense did a really good job being smart there, taking what the defense gave them.
They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot. But that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
With the catch, it's Fox. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. The Knights are on the move. Quarterback may change this route. Jackson will throw. Looking to the big tight end. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Knights are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. So now on comes the field goal unit. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey guys, we've got a final in a game that just wrapped up here in the SEC. Oklahoma showed its toughness on the road and picked up a crucial victory. And every win counts, don't get me wrong. But the victories outside of the comforts of home can really serve as a springboard.
Here comes the heat.
Each week in the SEC, the tests are just so tough. And we found that out today again, guys, with another good team taking one on the chin.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Second down, they'll go to the air. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving.
You gotta love those matchups. When you get a running back matched up on somebody else, it's never gonna be a cornerback. That's not...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's out of bounds after the good pickup, and what a way to end the first period. We've reached the end of the period, and it's UCF holding the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short gain.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little... Oh, he's got some space. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll go to the ground. Picks up the first down. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Knights will have it 1st and 10. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
I love the quick decision that QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
From the gun, the ground game.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Caught over the middle. It's Fox. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. Position with a fresh set of downs. Jackson gonna throw it. Touchdown, UCF! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, the defense is going to have to find an answer for this tight end down in the end zone. You cannot allow that guy that much space.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. That might be overdoing it, keeping it away from the return man as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Throwing right. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. They are backed up. Defense smelling blood as this drive starts at the 5. Turning it on. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Ball spotted at the 21. It's first down. Jackson will throw. Got it in the middle. It's Fox. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the left side. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. The Knights can really attack on this second and short. He's got it on the right. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires to the big fella. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Knights come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. Into the secondary. Touchdown, Knights! He got loose, and it was lights out after that. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
It's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
To the air, it's Harold. Get it out on the screen. Nice move to keep running. He steps out of bounds, a couple of yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18 after that pickup. That last completion sets him up on second down. They'll give it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Line is set on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Kick is in the air. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Making side adjustments here. Use the play fake, now to throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
Sends him back in motion. Off the play fake. Caught behind the line. It's Hughes. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. Jackson gonna throw it. Plucks it out of the air. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air on 2nd down. It's complete to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. Never a doubt. And that lead grows even bigger. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Mississippi State has it teed up, ready to go here in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Wants to go up top on first down. Right down the middle. He's got it. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10. The give to the back. Creates a little room. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Knights can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll leave it with him. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
It's not a flashy play call, but that is exactly what it was designed to do. Get 2 yards, get the first down.
The give to the single back. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Now he's looking to throw it. Firing to the right, complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
You know, and that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. They're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways. You're seeing it specifically on this drive.
Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. The Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Pulls it and fires to the left. Touchdown, UCF! And the beatdown has ensued. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently, does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Back to throw, it's Harrell. Finds his man, it's Fry. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. The play action fake. Gets rid of it. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
Slips through the line. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
How nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He wants to throw it. Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. The Knights will punt it away on 4th down. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. There is a lot of real estate in front of this offense as the ball is touched dead at the 5. First play of this drive comes from the 5-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Takes the handoff. It's Pittman. Pushes forward for a pickup of 3. They'll mark it at the 8.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Makes the catch. It's Dortch. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He'll keep it on the sneak. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. And here comes the punt team. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. And the returner will be brought down. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. That's the end of the quarter, and UCF has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. They'll try the run. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And this offense does it again on 3rd down. They have been so elite on 3rd down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. The Knights will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Not finding any running room, and I think that loss is going to give back what they gained on the previous play, and now it's 3rd down. You get down in the red zone, and then you have a couple of plays like this offense has just put out there. This can absolutely ruin your day. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Got his man on the right. Snowed under by the defense.
Nice job by the defense there. They knew coming into this one, this running back was dangerous catching the football, so really good job getting him down on the ground, now setting up 4th and goal.
And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Back to throw, it's Harrell. Wide open downfield. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. He'll pull it on the read. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the 1st down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Here's the pressure. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback in this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
And it's batted away, and the fourth down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. Great place to start for this offense. Oh, he's got a chance.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great to salt this clock away and get a W.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Miles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Knights line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. The give to the back. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. The Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Got a man. It's Thompson. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well. But now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W, and we played well.
And we got to think about where we're taking our girlfriend and parents for dinner, right? What side are we ordering with our giant steak? We've earned it in this game. Now it's time to go celebrate.
And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. With the win today, they're now